All right. Oh my gosh. All right. So this car is Strata's version from 1997 for Le Mans. It sounds gorgeous, doesn't it? This is the first time I'm hearing it. But I've driven it a few times in my previous day, yesterday, and I bought it for 10 million in Legendary. But yeah, apparently it's pretty quick. Oh man, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh man. Yeah, it's quite beautiful. Sounds great too. So it's tuned all the way down to 700. It's very fun to drive. It's very planted. But the new Ferrari, the 812 Superfast 2017 with the V12 front engine or mid-engine is much better than any car I've ever driven in or had fun. I just use this because I haven't used VR on this one. Oh! Alright there, Habibi. There you go. Get into it. Faster. Come on. GT1, huh? Yeah. Come on. Fast. Get in there. Yeehaw. Actually, I'm gonna do something. I say, get out of my way. Alright. Gotta put it to 6, so I'm gonna air to fuel mixture ratio, that's what that is on lean. That means this is the leanest for 700 pp at this setting. This is the best fuel to air mixture I can get. This car is nice. It's a nice hum. It's very, very loud. It's very, well, obviously it's race driven. A lot of carbon fiber that's reflective. Old school. Nearly 30 years old. In fact, it's like 27 years, 28, 27, 28 years. And then maybe a little bit older than that, because this car from the time it was in development, so older than that. So, and that's every car. That's everything basically. But yeah, that's 50%. That's exactly why I did that. So I am very smooth for a reason. Number one reason I'm this smooth, experience, right? Over 1,000 hours with Gran Turismo. Second reason I'm this smooth. Simple. This is a Porsche. That's why. And then yeah, then you look at like how often have you raced with this track, you know? This exact race also. So I know the nooks and crannies, I know the... I'm perfectionist at this point. Maximize time. Know the little things like this, like the, you know, little fun stuff. Oh man, get at it! Brake! See? Told you. Stop. See? Told you. On. So this is one of these that I cut through this little thing. Slight turn into this. Stay on the left side but not past the line. There's the bumps. If you can see how straight this is versus the other side, just past that line, you're very, very observant. You can tell. So slight brake, slight brake, slight brake, slight brake. On, off, on, off. Could have showed you guys something, but that drift was nice. So if you tap brakes, if you tap gas, you can stop many accidents, stop many spinouts, drifts, or even start them. That's it. On. There we go. When I said on, I mean like on coasting. I was coasting there. On. There we go. There. That's brake pressure. I tapped it also. I think you guys can't see the brake pressure. 9%. So this might be right there. You see that? See how the rain is coming in? See how the clouds are coming in? That's it. Out of gas. See, fuel light turned on. Warning turned on. Sounds good. You can hear the burble. Sounds good, doesn't it? This is gonna be intermediate. And I mean, look, as long as your headphones aren't blasting and you're not killing your ears, you can quite, like I just had it blasting because I wanted to kind of experience the race. And reason why I do the VR, I put debt on myself is because I'll never know. You know, I'll never know if I'll be able to ever afford a car like this, you know. So what I do is I get to it and I dream further into it. By seeing if am I really about this, you know, am I really like about this life? Do I really want? And the answer seems to be yes every time. So I'm gonna stay off the gas, go to here, put it to lean, because it's about to be rain. So I'm gonna keep the, oh, he hit me. I'm gonna try to keep the, I'm gonna cut this. I don't wanna wear out the tires just yet. So I'm gonna take a penalty. See that? Turn on. So third place isn't bad. What I want to do is I want to have that wetness. You see that tires to the left? The left of that is a bar that's slightly white. Just protruding from the bottom. So the track is damp. There's a small windshield, it really is. And it's curved too. But just like anything else. Oh wow, you see that reinforcement for the, pretty cool, it has its own roll cage. As you can see, the tire wear is just slight. It's about to pass that first line. That first line is crucial. It is crucial, but only when it's 1.5 bars up, right? 50% up is significant to have race tires on. Race wet tires on. Now, off. You could feel it too. Like you could feel. I could feel when to not how. I can feel the car. That's why, like for example, like there's days where I just wanna get my daily marathon and be, you know, hopefully, hey, you know, just give me something nice. Spend 4 minutes, get my daily marathon, and then move on, you know, to another game. It's days like this where I'm on this track. This is my 3rd race, I believe, or 4th race. I think it's my 3rd. And yesterday too, I put a few races in. Spent a few hours. Today also, a few hours. Because Gran Turismo doesn't cease to surprise me. It does not cease to surprise me. It doesn't cease to not be doesn't cease to not be enjoyable. It does not cease to be enjoyable. There we go. Right, because yeah, it doesn't stop being enjoyable. On. A little too late, a little too late. You'll see why. A little wide, a little wide. That's fine too, just a little off this line right here. Yep, there we go. So we're not really, see how the wear is progressing? We're not really on that rain marker where it's significant. If we get off, see how it's slowly creeping up, but it's barely kind of moving. Some rain clouds, they progress quite quickly. This is quite light, slow. It's not really. And I'll show you, like, I don't know if people like see how the map, like, it's not really. It's a ginormous cloud, and they almost always are ginormous. But it just doesn't seem to me like. So 63%. So I'm gonna need to be cautious because 63% is 37%. It's nearly 40, and that's not enough to keep on to the 3rd lap. So things like easing up, right? Easing up. And then, like, certain things can be frustrating. There's plenty of things that can be, you know. There's Gran Turismo is. It does one thing superiorly well to other race games, and that is having the right amount of consequences in a race game, right? In the love for the motorsport. And it's simple. right? It's not Forza, it's simple, right? The gentleman who founded it and the people who work on it have a genuine passion and love. And they put that into the game. And that's why a lot of games nowadays are not good. Because it became corporate. Same thing with businesses. Same thing with all things in life. They lose that same thing with McDonald's too. If you look at the founding of McDonald's, there's a movie made out of it. Watch it. I think it's called McDonald's, and it will explain everything I just said. You know? That's humans. We are monkeys, and that's how it works, man. That's how certain people decide to justify their existence, and others justify theirs, and so that's the bottom line. So that's not good. The fact that it's 40 already is not necessarily great. That should be at roughly 34% by the time I get to the other side, but it's gonna be 37 now, so. And I'm coasting. That's gonna get to 36 soon. Ready? 36 coming up now. See? Well, I wasn't on point, but even if you coast, this specific car is one of the very few cars that will drain your fuel tank, even if you coast. So it's a very iffy car. It really is, because it asks you basically, like, right now I'm gonna be less than 30% by the time I get to my intended spot. So I look here and I ask myself a simple question. My tires are running, wearing out to a point where it's not great. The rain is not necessarily hitting. Might need to just pit. Come on. Get in. Hard. And that's usually it, you know? Like there's a few problems with the game. Like it's not problems, they're imperfections. It's different from problems. Maybe there's one or two problems that I can think of, you know, but the imperfections are not noticeable until you put hundreds of hours into it. At least they weren't to me, at least. Because last time I played a game this long, or Gran Turismo this often, was since Gran Turismo 5 in 2010, so forth, so on. Oh, this car is gorgeous, isn't it? It's nice. It's nice to have a car like this. It's not nice to be second, though. Man, luckily I'm not second. Hey man, just coast on by, man. Coast on by. I think I could keep it on power. Right, high fuel to air mixture ratio, and and be okay for 2 laps if I'm just careful. I'll show you what I mean. Number one, I'll look at, alright, off of it. Once I see the braking line, off of it. There you go. Braking markers, which are the meters, right? 300 meters, 200 meters. Now I look at the fuel percentage, 82. That's a lot of fuel it's burning. That light turning on means there's clouds, by the way. Yeah. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out. The fact that it's this dark, it's not the greatest sign. Now, see? Off. See? I don't turn on that light. It does it on its own. You just feel it, you know? That's it. I think that's the kilometers. See that 60? That's the race. That's the trip. Yeah, this car is something else, man. This car is something else. I think those kilometers are gonna hit roughly 100 and... Let's see. I'm doing 50 something. 16, 15, 30... 60, 75, around 80 plus. That trip right there that says 63.4, and then it's just at 0.5. That right there, like that is gonna hit around 80, 75 to 80 plus. Because this is a 55, 56, 57 miles entire race, so depending on, you know, when the timer over there goes off, that thing, flag, the checkered flag, timer, and how far are you along the race. So I am off a bit. That is fine. It's not that bad. So I just put it to lean and take care of it. 44. There we go. 44. Show you something. It says last 4 minutes 41 seconds, and then opponent OPT 411. Wait for it. It only says best because I haven't... Well, I actually don't know why this is my best. Few things I thought, but I don't know why that said that all of a sudden was the best. Oh, I know. It's due to pit stops. So this might be a little problematic, and I'll explain. Now there's 5 minutes and 5 seconds, 5 minutes and 4 seconds, that, and I'm a minute and 30 seconds into the lap, 31, 32, right? I won't know how far behind the other car is till I take off the VR, right? Or I take a pit stop, right? And then do another lap. That's more wear and tear, literally more wear and tear, and a little bit more time spent into this race. It's not as efficient. That means, one, I won't have enough fuel. Oh wow. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. Wow. I just burnt all my fuel. It's gonna drop to 1.1 remaining laps. 0.1 mile of a mile. Literally now. Six. Get on it. 5%. 4%. We're gonna do another lap. There's 3 minutes left. 2%. Now! There you go. 1%. Now. There you go. Oh. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Oh! That's 0%. That's it, no more fuel. That's a very lean air to fuel mixture. In fact, that is nearly all air and no fuel mixture. See that little... That's the speed limit. 49 to 50 miles an hour. Lights turned on again. Sounds good, right? That humming. Sounds like a plane. Like the old planes. And then we don't need to replace. I'm saving like 15 seconds, 10 seconds. In fact, maybe in 10 seconds. I believe it is 10 seconds. Oh yeah, right there. To the top left corner it says P, position, right? Or park, or what is it called? When I'm in the pit. P, pit. Oh, okay, he also went to pit. Pit, 10. I have 0, they have 12, 12, and 10. So they're very close to kind of like their planning. So did I put enough fuel? 48. I did put enough fuel. That would have been a mistake, by the way. I didn't pay attention, like, I didn't give it full attentiveness. There we go, come on, on it. There you go. It's only 54 seconds left. That's handbrake I'm doing, that's why it's drifting. It's not the wear and tear on the tires. Although the tires are a bit warm, which is very good. In fact, I do not quite know how... I can feel the tires, like they do affect time when they warm up, but they do fade away after certain wear. And I think it takes one lap to properly warm up, and after the second lap it starts diminishing I know. I think it's actually the third after the third lap. So the fourth lap, diminishing returns. So this is the third lap, but to actually know, it's not quite possible. The fact that it burned 13% already is a telltale sign. Tall tail. It's a tall tail. It's a lot of long tail. Not on the brake yet. Now. See? Off now. There we go. Turn into it. Good on it. Good. Good. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Brake now. Brake off now. Oh, I took off too early. Alright. I mean, I could have braked late and then I could have been in the right position. %. In fact, that's enough. I could do a lot of damage. I can use up all the fuel from here. Come on. Nearly 9,000 RPM. %. There's a lot of cars, especially turboed cars, which if you do this and get on the gas, like downshift, like see this? See how it has to spool up? See how it has to spool up? I'll show you something. It's slow around getting out of corners like that. So turbocharged cars, they're great if you make sharper turns. So this car just understeered. I'll show you what I mean. I'll try to do it right here. See like that? See how it spools up quite quick? Yeah, that's a little tactic for turbo cars. I've learned that after many years of playing this. Many years. Alright, so that's quite fun. I mean, legitimately, that was quite fun. It really was. It is fun. There's some legendary cars that why I did this, you know. All the new cars I bought, all of them. I tuned 2 of them, but mainly here for one. I bought this recently, and this obviously, and I'm here for this car also. Actually, I have enough for this, so we'll do this in the next video. Thank you.